Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick review on this book because, first of all, I really enjoyed it, and second of all, as we'll see, it's the return of Dick Grayson after about 2 years of him having amnesia and going under the name Rick Grayson and really not being Nightwing and trying to cut ties with the Bat family and everything. So, um, this issue is a tie-in to Joker War, and so was issue 73, which I have around here somewhere. And so basically, um, the lead up to this book is Dick Grayson was shot in the head by KG Beast, and that gave him amnesia, and then somehow the Court of Owls were influencing him by this crystal thing, and then somehow Joker got a hold, or I think we saw that in issue 73. Um, Joker found this crystal and used it to warp Grayson's memories even more, and so now Dick Grayson believes that the Joker was the one who raised him, and that his Dick Grayson's birth parents were abusive, and so Joker killing them was a favor, which Joker didn't even kill them. Like, actually, it was I think a guy named Danny Zuko. But yeah, so that's where this book picks up, and apparently this is Rick Grayson's girlfriend. I haven't been following this series because of the whole Rick Grayson thing. But now that Dick Grayson is back, I will be, because Nightwing is one of my all-time favorite characters. Honestly, he's been my favorite character. It just kind of depends on how much I relate to him at the moment, but he's definitely up there with Superman and Batman. And Dan Jurgens is writing this, and Jurgens was really popular back in the 90s for his Superman stuff. Um, and so I think it would be interesting to see his Nightwing stuff. I was disappointed with him choosing to have the whole Rick Grayson storyline thing, but now that seems to be kind of, well, it is over finally, and I'm hoping we can get back to more normal Dick Grayson. And I'm kind of reviewing this out of order because this came before Batman 99, which we saw that awesome scene where Batman gives him back the Nightwing costume. But anyway, so Dick Grayson is playing Red Hood and Tim Drake here. He's acting like he has his memory back, but he actually doesn't. So he tricks them and turns on them and starts fighting them. And so there's fighting, and then Joker and Punchline start talking about the plans behind the plans, basically, of planting this bomb in a hospital. Um, so, yeah, they're back to the battle. Tim Drake says, "This is twisted." Nightwing is, and Red Hood picks up working with these clowns. And brainwashed Dick Grayson goes, "Crazy talk." Hood stirs. "I do not work with them. I'm Dickie Boy, the boss's kid." So obviously, Joker has a pretty good hold on Dick Grayson here and is making him believe some pretty wacky stuff. And of course, Joker has chosen the name Dickie Boy for him to go under. It's just great. Um, I really like this art too. It's actually, after reviewing that Bendis book, it's refreshing to see some actually good art. It's done by Ryan Benjamin, so that's pretty cool. I don't really know anything else he's been on, but I'm a fan of his art. Um, so it looks like, so some of the clowns get past Red Hood and Tim Drake, and so Drake goes after them. And at this point, I think he's still going by Drake instead of Robin, which of course is another stupid Bendis thing. I swear Bendis has gotten his dirty, filthy little hands into every corner of the DC universe, and it's pissing me off. But he's getting off Action Comics. He's Drake is back to being actually Robin. So hopefully things will get better. Hopefully. So yeah, we're not even to the staple yet, and things have already been very action packed. And like this little thing here that Grayson says the role of the big bad wolf is played by Moa. So then Batgirl shows up and is here to fight the clowns, stop Dick Grayson, stop the Joker, and stop the bomb. So she's able to snatch the crystal from the Joker, and Dick Grayson picks up a gun, and Red Hood says, and this is where it gets pretty good, or I mean, I guess more intense. Jason Todd says, "You might have the gun, but you don't have the stones to pull the trigger." And Dick Grayson says, "I don't," and he fires a couple, warning shots at his feet. And then he says, "Next shot goes through the old eyeball. You get to pick right or left." And then we get an ad. And right before he pulls the trigger, he's stopped by Batgirl. And as that is happening, Tim Drake rushes into the hospital, finds the bomb, and there's 39 seconds to go. It would have been kind of cool if it had been like 38, since Detective Comics 38 is when Dick Grayson made his first appearance, and so that would have been kind of like a neat little throwback. But anyway, Tim Drake starts working on defusing the bomb, and it's kind of cool seeing Tim Drake be a detective. Oh, by the way, the staple's right there. So we are now officially at the staple. Seeing Tim Drake do his detective thing, because he is the sleuth out of the Robins. He was able to figure out Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson's secret identity, and then when Tim Drake was killed by the Joker, he approached Batman and said, sorry, I'm fiddling with this. It's just sticking out weird. But anyway, Tim Drake says, Batman needs a Robin. I would like to take up the mantle. And so Batman said, all right, you figured it out, and I think you got promised, so he trained him, and now he's Robin. Anyway, back to the story. Dick Grayson and Batgirl are fighting, and it's actually it seems like in a lot of, especially Marvel books, it would be like the girl has to be the most boss, and Dick Grayson wouldn't have a chance against Batgirl. But no, I mean, Dick Grayson is the superior fighter. He's stronger. He's been trained personally, like every day since he was a kid, by Batman. Barbara Gordon I guess after she took up the mantle of Batgirl, was trained by Batman. But I mean, she's still the daughter of Jim Gordon. She's not gone through the, living and breathing experience of crime fighting that Dick Grayson has. So it makes sense that she would be getting whooped up on here. I mean, honestly. So um, it's nice to see it actually be realistic. But I mean, it's not like it makes her any less heroic. She's still trying to stop Dick Grayson, and it's like, even though she's losing, it doesn't make her any less heroic. I wish some of those SJWs would figure it out, but anyway, so Batgirl's down. Dick Grayson picks up the gun and he's like, Batgirl says, "You won't shoot me," and Dick Grayson says, "The hell I won't. It's in the genes," and he cocks the gun, and Joker is loving this. He's like, "Did you hear that? Dickie boy is stepping up to take charge of the old family business. Do it. Pull that trigger." And he's just losing his mind. And it's like right here is kind of where Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, starts to break through to Dick Grayson. And of course, Batgirl has at this point already been shot and paralyzed by the Joker. And I'm not exactly sure how she overcame that. That was reset in the New 52. But anyway, she's like, she says, "Dick, you know what that sadistic psycho did to me. You aren't him. You can't do this." And Joker chimes in, "Yes, you can. Do it." And, he's struggling here. And then the girlfriend shows up, and, that kind of is the last straw for him. Even though she's only bringing him back to Rick Grayson, it's still better than being Dickie Boy. um, and I'm pretty sure it's Barbara Gordon who's saying this. But she says, "I know you can push." Or maybe it's the girlfriend. I don't know. But she's like, um, "You've been abused for too long, used by people who've weaponized this crystal for their own gains. It made you think you're Dickie Boy or Talon, not to mention Rick. Those are lies. I know you can push all that aside because you are the best, most honorable man I have ever known. The time has finally come for the real Richard Grayson to come back." And so it's obviously breaking through, and he tears the crystal out of her hand. And at this point, Joker realizes, yeah, it's time to go. And so then Dick starts talking to the crystal, and he says, I can feel you, hear you in my head. Doing what the Joker ordered means I can force you to take the lies away." And then we see this swath of memories come, flooding back. And it's just a really cool scene. We see it's kind of his history is a boy, and then the first Nightwing costume, and then the modern Nightwing costume. And his parents start talking to him, saying, "You are our son, Richard Grayson." And there's Bruce Wayne saying, "Dick" to us. And Alfred here, "The finest young man I've ever had, the finest young man I have the privilege to know. Jim Gordon, dedicated to justice." Um, and, all the important people of his life kind of flooding back and speaking to him. And this is really cool. We see his face in shadow at first. And the dialogue says, "Despite everything has Talon and the Joker did, you know all this. You know exactly who you are, and it's time for you to return. It's time for Dick Grayson to come home." And as that dialogue it's very cinematic, actually. As that dialogue is being spoken, his head is turning out of the shadows and finally into the light. It's like, yes, Dick Grayson is back, baby. um, so anyway, he chucks the crystal on the ground and destroys it, and the girlfriend is like, Rick? And Grayson goes, not Rick. Smash, Dick. Like, yes. Cheering inside. So then Batman shows up and basically, there's a reunion because he's finally back. Barbara hugs him and kisses him and says, all I can say is welcome home. And then Dick Grayson says, for the first time since I was shot, it's like I'm me. Like the chains are off. And Bruce says, long overdue. This is where you belong, as one of us, one of the family. And Dick says, nice of you to remember. I thought you'd given up on me. And Bruce says, because I didn't drop in to say hi. And then it's kind of revealed that Batman has been keeping an eye on him, checking up on him, even though Rick Grayson was like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm just going to do my own thing in Bloodhaven. Batman was always kind of his guardian angel watching out, so that's really cool. And then Tim comes running out, and he figured out the right cord to pull to defuse the bomb, and he's like, it was the purple wire. I picked that one because I figured that's what the Joker would have done, and I was right. So yeah, it ends on a really nice shot here with the Bat family finally reunited after 2 years, and man, the last 2 years for me were rough, and so I feel like I relate to Dick Grayson now too. There, it's like kind of coming out of that stupor, coming out of the trauma of the past 2 years, and finally like feeling free. I feel like that's where I am in life. So anyway, I like being able to relate to characters like that too, and yeah, I definitely recommend this issue, and I plan on buying issue 75. And I'm keeping up with the Joker War. And anyway, that actually went longer than I was expecting, but I appreciate you guys watching. If you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed, and hit the bell for notifications. I know I'm kind of still in Diversity Comics ending, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.